Today we will be looking at a couple of examples of physical and chemical changes and try and analyze it in terms of thermodynamics. Our first example will be a physical process, namely the melting of ice. So here I have some ice, okay, and as you can see here in my palm, I'm already getting some liquid off it. Yeah, so you see some moisture here. We obviously do not want to analyze this for the entire universe. Technically, this changes things throughout the entire universe. Instead, we separate the universe into two parts. The system, which is what I care about, namely the ice and the water, and the surroundings, which is everything else. In this process, as the ice melts, you'll find that my hand feels cold, okay? And what's going on is that because my hand has a higher temperature than the ice, so what happens is we got heat. Heat occurs when there's a temperature difference. Energy is transferred from a region of high temperature to a region of low temperature, and even though my hand feels cold, okay, my hand feels cold, so what's going on? Heat goes from my hand, which is part of the surroundings, into the ice. As a result, the ice, in fact, gains energy. Sign of the energy change is positive. It is called endothermic because the system gains energy. Remember, we always think in terms of the system. This is a key issue, and it's a major conceptual error that can be made by students. Now let's look at another example. Here we have a Bunsen flame. On this Bunsen flame, you can see that we've got natural gas, mostly methane, but other things as well, burning. And so the methane and the oxygen molecules react in a chemical process and gives off heat. So the surroundings gains heat this time. I feel warm if I put my hand against it. System loses energy because, remember, energy is conserved, and therefore if you gain it, its surroundings gains energy, the system loses energy and is an exothermic process because the heat travels from the system to the surroundings.